Hello, and welcome to the 2025 second annual Christmas beer contest tournament competition. Last year we started off with I think we had 8 beers, we had maybe 10, and we did like a blind test to determine what our favorite, we had to guess what beer they were. So it was okay, but we thought let's match them up like tournament style. So 16 teams, and we'll put them in a bracket, and then we'll guess. And so that was the intention on this year's tournament. And what we found was that you can't just buy 1 or 2 light beers. You have to buy like a 6-pack or a 12-pack. In one case, they only had like a 24-pack. So so we had to innovate and think on the fly. So handful of beers we got that were light, we were able to get individual cans, but then we had to fill out the field with a bunch of individual tall boys and other things we had around the house. So the 16 beer tournament turned into a 14 beer tournament where 2 beers got a first round bye. So so we set up the bracket, and then each beer we assigned a number, and then I went and got a 20-sided Dungeons and Dragons dice and rolled the dice, and whatever number came up first that matched the beer, that's the one that went in that thing. So they had no, I guess it was random. I guess random draw. So all luck of the draw. But I think we had a fun time. So you be the judge. This is the 2025 annual beer tournament. Bracket here in the opening round here. We'll call this the Northwest region here. We've got Miller Lite up there against Foster's Lager. And then in the next round, we have Garage Beer Light. That's a Garage Beer Light beer. There's a Travis Kelce beer up against Michelob Ultra. Then down here in the Southwest region, we've got Busch Light up against its big brother, Budweiser, or as we call it, Bud Heavy. And then down in the last matchup in the Southwest region, we got Narragansett Atlantic Light Lager, and it got a first round bye. So nobody to force it there and the other. Now let's go over to the Northeast region on the other side of the bracket here. We've got Modelo Lager. That earned a first round bye as well, just by luck of the draw. Then the next one in the last one in the Northeast region there, we got the Bud Light against Stella Artois. Let's go down to the Southeast region. We got Coors Light up against Kona Big Wave, just regular old Kona Big Wave, not Kona Light or anything, Kona Big Wave. And finally, we have Blue Moon Light up against Corona Extra. So there's our bracket. Let's see what we got here in the first round. Hey, welcome to the 2025 Christmas Holiday Beer Competition. These are our judges here. I got myself, James Clark. We got Nick Nittler here. We got Calvin Clark here. We're all ready here. And we have 14 beers in this competition here, this bracket going on. So our first round here, we've got Garage Beer happening. We've got Mich Ultra. We've got Miller Lite. We also have Foster's Lager. Simple bracket. This was a blind draw on the bracket. Here they are. So we're going to get through this bracket here and see what goes on. So here we go. Now in the second matchup of the first round here, we're having a very difficult matchup here. We got Garage Beer up against Mich Ultra, and they pretty much taste the same. We're all on our second fillings here to kind of break through. Garage Beer. This is Garage Beer Light, Classic Light. Very light, very tasty. You guys have a chip in between for a cleanse the palate. And Michelob Ultra in a tall boy cup. This is tough. This is very tough. All right, now this is a very interesting combination here. We have Busch Light against Bud Heavy. Here we go. So this is an interesting round here. Busch Light on the left, Bud Heavy on the right.
That's Busch.
All right, Busch Light. Here we go. All right, a little Bud Heavy now. All right, I already know which one I don't like. All right, so one of the problems when you do a beer tournament is that you have the beers that lose. So you have like the Narragansett, Atlantic Light, Foster's Lager, and the Bud Heavy are left over. So someone's got to either dump them out or somebody's got to drink them. So I'm currently working on the Foster's here. Okay, we're back at it. We're on the second half of the bracket here. We're in the second round in the third tier there.
Break my whole reality of this Modelo.
Okay. I don't really like this one. And I don't really like this one. If I tell you what these beers are, that's going to affect your choice.
I already decided I like this one better.
You like the one on the right?
Yeah.
Nick, what do you like? Which one, left or right?
Right more.
You like the one on the right?
You're doing what you're right.
The one on the right is Bud Light. And the one on the left is Modelo.
What?
All right. Bud Light moves forward. All right, just so you know, there's a secret here. On the left
Yeah, take that.
is this one, and on the right is this one.
Lions punt action.
All right, left and right, guys.
All
right. Left and right. Here's the left.
Oh, I don't like that at all. Whatever that was really bad.
Here's the right.
Is this an IPA?
That's good.
I didn't know there was IPAs in the mix.
Hey, you bought them all.
All right, this is Kona Big Waves then. That's the most hoppy one we have.
Yeah.
You know something I really
I like the one on the right. I like the one on the right the best.
Something I
Does
really
everybody like the one on the right?
The one on the right really kind of just sucker punches you out of nowhere.
Okay.
Have you ever had Bud Ice before?
No.
Because I don't know anything about that. I really want to buy it, but it was only a 6-pack, and I didn't want that bullshit.
Now I prefer the one on the right, but if you, it's the majority vote. So if you guys like the one, you like the one on the left,
I'm
or
gonna have a fun time guessing.
I would say left.
you're going left. What do you think?
The one on the right is definitely the wait.
You're going left.
I have to go left, but I hate them both. They're both terrible.
All right, it was Coors Light against Kona Big Wave, so Coors Light wins
There's
that round.
no way that's Coors.
Okay.
What?
You're welcome.
All right, this is the final first round matchup in the first round. I'm not saying what they are. Which one of your glasses here? This one?
Water glass.
Is your water glass? All right, here we go.
I'm gonna go first.
Here we go.
I love how Grizzly's getting involved.
Grace
That's
is like,
awful. The left is horrific.
I didn't like the one on the right either.
That's not very good either. I would say
Oh,
the right is worse than the left.
the right had a little more fun flavor to it. I don't know what that was.
That's gotta
Hey, Chris
be-
Carter's on TV. Chris Carter, remember you wore the jersey. Chris Carter, Grace.
I smell orange. That's gotta be the shitty Blue Moons. And this is.
I like his dog. Nick, I want a chihuahua.
Nick, what do you got?
Okay, wait. Now I'm just
Whoa.
playing elimination
Whoa.
game. This must be the
Whoa,
Corona. This must be
Very
Corona.
fruity.
Fruity.
Fruity should be on the left, I think.
Clean your
You want us to
camera.
say something?
Use it too.
This is for Murph.
Oh, you can see
Yeah,
my
that's
soul
Corona.
through my
What
nose.
was the other?
Oh, well, look harder.
You're not supposed to guess. You're supposed to tell which one you like.
I'd say the left. I like.
I like the left better.
I like the flavor on the left.
I like the one on the left better.
Yeah,
The
unfortunately, I
left
think
is
I
better
do
than the
too.
right.
You like the one on the left better?
I think Corona's only good with a lime.
And you can't adulter any of these.
Yeah, left better, and I know the left is shitty, so.
So that was Blue Moonlight
Blue
against
Moonlight.
Corona Extra,
Well,
and
no,
Corona
no.
Extra did not win. All right, here we go. Whoever wins this round goes to the final four. So we can't say who it is. And what we got? All right, on the left here we got this one.
No yawning. I'm so proud of Grizzly.
Right, Grace is.
I don't like that.
And you take the most minuscule sip, too. I don't know how you spell anything.
This one's better. Right?
She liked the one on the right.
They're all just taste like beer though.
See what Kelvin knows. Here we go. They got.
Or the baby Grizzly. higher though.
This is what works on Jude.
I'm definitely on the right. I'm definitely on the right here on
This
this one.
Jude.
What do we got?
I can't do it.
You were on the left. Were you on the right?
Yeah, I voted right. So did Grace.
Sucks.
And this one? That one looks
I
less.
hate them both.
It's
Whatever you guys want. They're
Right.
awful.
Hey, Blue Moon Light moves on to the Final Four. There we go. Woo! Vikings. Don't try to figure out the names. Just try to figure out which one you like better.
The one on the right is better.
We are trying to decide who goes to the Final Four on the left bracket right now.
Kelvin agrees with me.
I
Right's
think
better.
I do agree the right side is better.
Yeah, I think right.
All I ever want.
Left's too light.
Left is too light?
Should go downstairs.
The left has something going on.
Okay, so we're going with the what's on the right.
Hold on. Please hold.
Okay, please tell me what you got. I'm leaning toward the right now. Nick, you have right?
Yeah, I got right too.
Going on right side for sure.
Okay, right. The winner going to the Final Four is the Narragansett Atlantic
Stop it right now.
Light. Bush Light.
No!
Bush Light lost.
Stop with that
Bush-
bullshit.
Bush-
3.5% bullshit.
All right, big matchup here. See who gets to the Final Four. What do you got?
Where have you been?
This is a little bit lighter.
You know you can't rush it.
I hate that.
Which one was that?
Number right
The right
side,
you didn't like?
Not like that at
I
all.
didn't like that one either.
The
Left?
is awful. Left is so gross.
Left 100%. 100% better than the right side.
The
I'm
right.
trying to
Is,
guess what it is.
the right is better than the left.
Bruce intercepted him.
That's
Harrison
bad.
Smith intercepted him.
Way better.
Really?
Yeah, Harrison
God,
Smith.
Jared Goff, how many turnovers are you gonna have?
That's 3
That's like
interceptions.
4 turnovers. That's 4 turnovers, and we've had none.
All right,
L.
I'm leaning left. What do you think, Nick?
You want to come sit over here?
Oh, I want to say right.
Let's go,
I'm gonna go right.
Hitman.
I'm gonna go right.
Are you insane?
I'm
I
gonna
said
go
right
right.
too.
The right is awful.
The right's way better.
The left isn't that good either, but it's much better than that shit right side.
Left is slightly better. They're both bad. I don't like either one, but
What were they?
all right.
Big
So
reveal.
if it's 2-1, that's Miller Lite beat Garage Beer.
We need to stop. Oh, so it was
Garage
the
Beer Light.
beer. So that's weird that all of a sudden I hate it.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. This is where the rubble meets the match. Rubber meets the road. This is the Final Four. Champion this round goes to the championship round. This is called the Final Four. Okay.
Actually, I would ask him. That's okay. I'll just.
I would say what they are, but that would destroy
I'll just stay away
what
from
they're
it.
thinking there.
Okay, yeah, maybe I can do it too as well.
I want to say the right.
I'm sorry for that.
Like, I really want to say the right.
Why do you really want to say the right?
It's just tough because it's like I almost like the little like darker flavor, but it's sometimes just too heavy.
I like the left.
What can you compare it to the stub?
What are you thinking?
Look at Leona. She's flying a plane.
I'm having a hard time.
Good job, Leona.
Nick's immediately on the right.
She's got the headset on. Yes,
It's
girl.
facing the wrong way, I believe.
When in Rome. When you're a friend, and when you're in danger, it's at the end. No, I'll be there.
You gotta go with the left.
You got that song just from that.
I'm fine, but I'm just thinking of the right words to say. I know that you're speaking the problems. I promise that I will.
I wonder if
I will.
You can't mess it up.
I think the Blue Moon wins.
This is absurd.
This is crazy.
I'm pissed off. I'm mad.
If you'd have told me at the start of this that Blue Moon was gonna win, I would have said F right off, bro.
I literally thought that was like, because there was
Yeah.
no other choice at fucking Quick Trip. Everything else was 3-2 beer, and that was the only 4%er.
Blue Moon wins this round. That's the one that wins the round. I'm sorry, I can't tell you. That's the one. Here is the championship round. Here we go.
They lose today.
Narragansett Atlantic Light Lager against Blue Moon Light.
Wow, the 4. Incredible. Stupid. I'm pissed off. How do you even pronounce this word?
Narragansett. Narragansett. I think it's like a river.
Who's river?
Dude, I'm gonna have to go with the Blue Moon. I would have never expected.
Do they make a normal version? Like, is it only 3.5? This is Providence, Rhode Island?
The question is if Blue Moon had just a normal light beer, do they have just a normal, like, non-citrus?
No, Blue Moon is always like this.
Oh, yeah.
Orange beer.
So,
You know what? Actually, it's not as much of a. It's not as much of a.
I'm picking the Narragansett, honest to God.
Out of spite?
I don't want
You
it.
picking it out of spite?
Well, I just don't like the orange. It's fine, but I wouldn't want it like all the time.
it's a good taster, not a good, like, act to
It's like
have.
I wouldn't want that all the time. Maybe once or twice. That's why I
What are
don't
you
drink
thinking?
Blue Moon on the daily.
What are you thinking? I'm kind of torn.
I'm voting for the Narragansett. Unfortunately.
Although the one thing to be said is that every time the Narragansett's been up, it's always been like the lesser of two evils, right?
Yeah.
It's not like it's blown us away. It's not like it's like, oh, this is amazing.
I'm just really confused if they have a normal non 3.5 version.
It's like the
I'm gonna have to go with the Blue Moon, I think.
Like, where did you bought this from where?
it was from Total Wine in Fairfax, Virginia.
I have to go with the Blue Moon.
I think I like the Blue Moon better too. It's something between the two at this point.
Yeah, it's like, this one is like, I don't know how this one got through all the rest of them.
These are literally the two that we probably thought would be knocked out instantly,
And somehow
I mean,
Blue Moon
Yeah,
like
I was like, it's gonna be Kona, Blue Moon, and the 3.5%er.
yeah,
I need
the
a
Blue
first.
Moon Light wins.
I need a recount on